code which is floating here, just amazing. It's showing you that you can actually earn, you can spend your USDT JUP on Binance Smart Chain using this amazing card, right? So as I said, JBank is a decentralized banking protocol, all right? Web3 Olympus DAO projects built on Binance Smart Chain, right? And if you see here, leaders, we have about 2 million JUP, which is currently staked, which is about $27,000, $27 million, sorry. $27 million, which is in the contract right now. Nothing is hidden. Everyone can see it, right? If this goes up, you will see. If it goes down, you will see it in real time. All right. If you look at the APY, this is what they're paying right now, 25 to 57%. And the coin market, as you can see, this just increased. It's because someone made a withdrawal. As you can see, the coin market cap went up as well. All right. All the transactions which happen, it happens in real time, right? So this is the current price. And if you look right down here, it shows you how many JUP are getting burned. You will see it right here. Okay, so now if you go right down here, you're going to see the total mint amount. And you see here, right here in purple, this is what we already stake at the moment, right? But the circulation, which is still available, it's in green. Imagine if we can have more users minting this JUP, we get all the way up to half of this green here. Leaders, how much is going to be the price of one JUP? Don't be surprised if you have one JUP cost you $100, right? And how many millionaires are going to be made in this opportunity? Think about it, right? Just wanted to show you this, to show you how this is decentralized and how this is, you can see this is changing in real time, is because people are coming in, people are staking. And if we go, for instance, right here on chain and go and see, we're going to see what's happening. People are selling, you will see it in real time. People are staking, whatever which is happening on the smart contract, you're going to see it here in real time. All right. So now, currently, we've been in this opportunity, leaders, for the past 4 months, right? And it's just been a blessing, just been a blessing. I'm going to tell you on the passives, on the actually, on the, on building the team just now, but I just want to show you, all right, what, all right, how far we are right now with our team. This is just a blessing. And I'm so happy to see that we have leaders who are making 2,500 Rand daily here. Those who are making even more just by staking only without even recruiting anybody. All right. As you can see, I'm V3. All right. And we're getting there to get to go to V4 rank, right? Which is require 6,000 JUP. And this is the total amount of our community. And when I say that 99% of all the members are going into the 365 days contract, I mean it. As you can see right here, we only have 40 JUP, which is in the flexible contract. 180, we have 271. But look at the majority of JUP. It's in the 365 days contract. This is only to show you that, right, people are going for 365 days because they are seeing long-term opportunity here. All right, let me jump straight to the passive, the compensation plan. All right, and I'll explain to you how can you make money while you are building. All right, this is just mind-blowing. This is just mind-blowing, leaders. All right, let's go here. I'm super excited. You know why? Because I'm sharing something which myself, I'm confident about it. I'm not even scared about sharing this opportunity. I don't have stress at all sharing it because I know this is something sustainable, right? Even if we have somebody who's a whale here, it comes and buy $1 million worth of JUP. It can just dump on everybody, right? Because of the mechanism which are in place. That's why a lot of leaders are running away from JBank. It's because, right? They just want quick money in, quick money out. No, we are looking at sustainability and long term. We are in this for long term leaders. All right, so now JBank give you an opportunity to build, expand your community, right? If you're a team builder, now please pay attention so that you understand why this is very important. All right, if you want to create a stable, consistent, and long term income, please look into this right now. All right, first of all, we have three types of commissions here. We've got a direct level one. This is not a direct bonus, right, or referral bonus which you get. All right, this one, this is how you actually building wealth here. You actually refer John to JBank. John comes into JBank and they actually put in 100,000 rand. Every 8 hours when they getting paid from their earnings, taking profit, you earn 10% from that. Every 8 hours they're getting paid, you earn 10% from that. And that is going to continue for the entire 365 days. As long as they have an active contract, you're going to earn that 10% every 8 hours. That is just insane, right? We have a unilevel profit sharing, and also you also have a same rank bonus where your upline, right? If you actually as a downline, you reach the same rank with your upline, you earn your upline can still earn 10% same rank bonus, which is just amazing. Now, with only 5 JUP, I spoke about 1,500 Rand can get you started with JBank leaders. Only 1,500 Rand can get you started. But if you want to go more, you can. All right, there's no limits on how much you would like to get in with. You can decide to you depending on your risk appetite, right? By the way, I'm not a financial advisor, right? It's up to you to actually see how much you are willing to actually put here so that you can accumulate and build your wealth, right? So, and with only 5 JUP, you can unlock this unlimited level. I'll show you shortly. And there's this other mechanism which is in place here at JBank, right? Because you have decided to embark on this journey to build up your teams, right? You are limited to a commission gap of 4x your amount of your staking balance. If you have 100 JUP in commissions, you're going to earn only 400 JUP, and you need to increase your staking to increase your commission gap. Let me tell you something here. In other staking protocol or any other things out there, right? What they normally do is the 4x or the 5x, it's also including your staking balance. But here, it's not like that. Your contracts of 365 days, which you actually, your staking contract will continue to earn for you until the end of 365 days. It has nothing to do with your commission. If your commission gap is stopped, right, you reach 4x, you will still going to earn from your staking contract. All right. But if you want to continue earning from your commissions, then you need to increase, all right, your staking balance, which is going to increase your commission gap, right? All commissions are paid every 8 hours. And with only one team, you can actually build yourself from V1 all the way up to V4. I'll tell you more about that. This is actually the commission summary here. Please pay attention. This is based on 1 JUP being at the price of $10, right? So 5 JUP, you can actually activate your account, meaning you're actually unlocking V1 all the way up to V10 plus. But there's now requirements for you to get there, right? Level 1 profits, you of on all your direct, you earn 10%, right? Every 8 hours they get paid, you get paid. Now, for you to become a V1, right, you only need 200 JUP, right? At this particular value, it's about $2,000, right? 2,000 USDT, all right? This is basically a team staking volume. It's the effort of your entire team. If you actually get in with 5 JUP and you actually sign up someone who wanted to get the JBank business card, that person said, you know what, I am going straight, I want to qualify myself for the business card. I'm putting in 200 JUP, right? Automatically you become a V1 because they actually put in 200 JUP. They stake themselves, you become a V1 with only one direct. If you only have one direct who decides to say, you know what, I am going in. This is where we see other investors, what they're doing. They create their first account, 5 JUP, and they create a second account, which they put in 6,000 JUP in. Automatically, they become V4 just with one person. All right. But you can actually go and reach to these levels, right, by building in with the entire community, right? It doesn't matter how deep your community is. You can even have 1 million or how many users which you can have as members in your team, all right? As long as you reach these requirements, right, with only one direct, you can reach up to V4. Now, we are actually from V1 to V4, it's a uni-level structure, right? So, and these are the requirements. V2, you need 1,000 JUP as a team sales volume. It doesn't matter. You can have 10 people or, sorry, you can have 1,000 people down the line and only one member down the line put in, let's say, 2,000 JUP. All right, you rank up to V3. All right. So now from V1 to V4, it requires you only one, which is a uni level. So each and every level, when you get to that level, you actually earn 10% profit sharing. If you are V1, it's 10%. All right. V2 is 20%. V3, you earn 30% profit sharing from your entire team. V4 is 40%, leaders. This is just mind blowing, right? So now, if you go to for V5 and go all the way up to V10 plus, right? Leaders, we have seen wonders in this opportunity here, which we call JBank. We have seen wonders. So from V5 to V10 plus, the structure change, it becomes a binary structure. So meaning for you to become a V5, you need one V4 or above on your stronger leg, and you need a V3 on your smaller leg. Sorry, my thing is just doing its own thing here. Apologies for that. Right. So, oh, come on. Someone doesn't want me to do this, right? All right, so V4, for you to become a V5, you need a V4, right, or above, and you need a V3 on a smaller leg. Then you start matching profit sharing of 50%. All right, V6, 60%, you need a V5 and a V4. All right, this goes all the way up to V10 plus, you need two V10s, all right, and then you can make 120% from your entire team profit sharing, which is even more than whatever which they are earning, which is just insane, right? And it requires some volumes, right? As you can see right here, of course, it requires some volumes. You need about, for you to get, these are the volumes of JUP of your entire team, which you need to get so that you can get there, right? So now, if you become a V10 plus, leaders, that's where the money is, because every single one of us, we are trying to push so that we can get to the V10 plus, right? That is where we need to go and sit. All right. The top is better because the bottom is crowded, right? So if you become a V10 plus, you start earning benefit as a V10 plus, 20% team earnings plus 1% share of global staking income plus dividend from JBank ecosystem profits. You are earning, my friend, you are earning 1% shares of the global staking income pool from every single person who is in the JBank ecosystem, right? You earn 1% in that global pool. That is just insane, right? That is insane. That is just insane. All right, leaders, this is how you can rank yourself up from V1 all the way up to V10 plus. All right, these are the volumes of JUP which it requires you to get there, right? And now I'm going to show you something here. All right, I'm not going to talk about this. You can go and read all these PDFs so that you understand how this works, right? Greetings from a V3 in 30 days. Of course, we made it. V3 is in 30 days only. All right, to get to V4, it requires us to make 3 times the effort which we have made to become V3s, right? That's why we are actually pushing to get there. But it's possible to get there. We have seen wonders. Team Kenya is doing crazy things, right? They have went from V3s to V4s. They have V5 already, right? They're going for a V6. That is just insane. So now I'll give you a projection, right? This is a monthly projection which you can actually potential earnings which you can make, right? All right, but on each and every rank, right? Just a disclaimer, this is estimated based on at least 3 to 5 direct teams. If you have 3 teams which are building the business, right, you can earn this kind of potentials, right? Earnings. As a V1, you can make $300 to $500, right? V2, $500 to $2,000 a month, and V3 you can make $2,000 to $500 monthly income. V4, $5,000 to $8,000, right? V5, you're looking at $10,000 to $25,000. That is just insane. And this goes all and all up to V10 plus $1 million, right? To $2 million monthly income. That is just insane. All right. Now, of course, you are building the business. JBank says that because you are building the business, right, as a leader, we don't want people who can milk out the system, right? They come and said we are going to be implementing also the same mechanism which we put in on the profits. But here, because you are building a team, they would like to encourage you to keep on building, right? The release mechanism here, the linear release mechanism here is only 7 days compared to the profit one, which is 20 days, right? But still, you are subject to that 25% burning mechanism here, all right? 50% of it is burnt, removed from circulation completely, all right? And all of these leaders, you can check it on chain, you will see. We will see even all these tokens going to the burnt wallet, you will see it, all right? 50% is allocated to the ecosystem, all right? But this, as you can see here, you actually made, this is an example of someone who made 7,500 JUP in commissions, all right, or 10,000 in commissions, and then they are subject to a to a fee, all right, the remaining with 7,500, and this is which is split in 7 pieces, meaning every day they're getting 1,071 JUP, and it's released in the next 7 days. You can withdraw daily if you want to, or you can actually wait until 7 days and you withdraw at once. V4 is not easy, but I'm 30% away. I know. We're getting there, my leader. We're definitely getting there. And leaders, it's going to be mind-blowing to see the card which are coming, right? I'm going to show you the tracking thing right just now. All right, so now that is all about the commission side. But if you go now, you need to swap. When you're swapping JUP from USDT to JUP, there's a 0 fee. But when you're swapping JUP back to USDT, there's a 5% fee. All right. All of these fees, all these mechanism which they put in place, leaders, is to to actually, I don't even know how I'm going to tell you this. These mechanisms, these are the mechanisms which are making this to be more and more sustainable. 3.5 JUP stays for the ecosystem development, and 1.5% goes for partner/team profit sharings. That is the end of the compensation plan, leaders. All right. If you're excited about this opportunity, go back to the person who invited you on this live and grab that link and sign up. Don't sleep on this opportunity. If you are finding yourself here for the first time and you are interested to get started with JBank, you can hit me up on 071 098 3651. All right. Then I'll take you step by step how you can actually get started with your own decentralized banking protocol, right, through JBank, right? Thank you so much, leaders, for your time. That is my number for anyone who would like to reach out so that we can take them through step by step how this opportunity is actually doing wonders, right? Now, I'm going to go right here. Normally, I was not supposed to show you this, but I'm going to show you this. I've been tracking the card, all right, because I'm waiting for it. As soon as I get it, I'm going to actually dispatch it to the team so that you can all see. As you can see right here, let's go right here. All right, see more. Right, this, they actually shipped it, all right, and it's been going right now. The card have departed the United States, right, yesterday, as you can see right here, right, and it's on the way for the international transit. So meaning we're getting this card anytime soon. All right. Thank you so much, leaders. All right. If you are interested to actually make money with JBank, please feel free to actually hit me up 071 098 3651, or you can reach out to any person or any leader who invited you to this live session so you can actually get started. Right now, let me show you one of the accounts. This is my own strategy. I will not recommend anyone to do this. It's up to you what you would like to do with your funds, but this is just myself doing my things and I'm showing you what I'm doing. I've got 3 accounts which I am using here, leaders, right? And this account of mine, which you see here, all right, I opened this for a child. My child is only 3 months, right? I opened this JBank account. That's the name, Joachimi, right? And I'm going to take you through a decentralized banking office to show you what's happening inside a back office or inside a banking office so that you understand what this is all about. All right. Let me go right here. All right. And then I'll go to staking. All right. What I've been doing on this account is I've been putting JUPs. All right. Whenever I have some JUP, which I don't really need, all right, and I don't want to use it for anything. By the way, this timer here, it shows us when are we getting paid next. In 4 hours, 32 minutes, we're getting paid. It will reset again, 8 hours going down. Once it reaches 0, we get paid. All right, currently on this account, I have 37.18 JUP. And as you can see, I've earned 13.52 in profit right now, right? I'm going to take you to staking profit here. All right, this account, I'm going to leave this account to auto compound for the entire year. What I'm doing, I'm coming to add tokens here, JUPs, gradually, because my goal, I would like to build this to at least 1,000 JUPs. That is my goal on this specific account. On the staking here, I would like to get to 1,000 JUP. And what I'm doing, this is my own strategy, right? If I go to my stakings here, all right, I go to my stakings, leaders, and I take you down here, you will see that, right, by the way, when you actually have your 5 JUP account, right, staking account, then you can stake any amount of your choice, right? As you can see, I've been staking 1.7 JUP, All right, 365 days, all of them. 3.5 JUP, I create another staking account, 1 JUP, I created another one, 1.5, all right, 0.34, all right, 2.6, all right, 1.6 JUP, 3 JUP, right, 12.6 JUP, 1.2 JUP, 1.7 JUP, right, 3 point something JUP, and I keep on adding this contract. My goal is to maximize this until I get to at least even 500 JUP, but my goal is to get 1000 JUP on this account. I'll withdraw from profits and add it in here, right? That is my strategy. All right. Anyone can do whatever which they would like to do, but that is what I'm doing. If I go to community here, I don't have anyone on this account. I just leave it like that. That is just my strategy. All right. If you want to copy it, you are more than welcome. All right. Thank you so much, leaders. I truly appreciate every single one of you. All right, as I said, my number is down below. All right, 071-098-3651. All right, you can hit me up on WhatsApp. I will be more than welcome to help you out. And if you would like to reach out to the leader who will bring you on board, please feel free to actually get to them as well. All right, with that being said, I think I am out for tonight. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. I truly appreciate you all and have a wonderful evening. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much, leaders. I will see you next live. All right, we basically live every day, leaders. All right, Monday to Friday, we are live, right? There's a multiple lives which are happening every single day. You can go and have a look. Leaders POA is going live every day at 12, 6 p.m. There's a presentation at Leaders and Envola goes live at 3 p.m. Right. There's also a live at 8 every day, Monday to Saturday, by the way. All right. Thank you so much, leaders. And I'll see you on the next one. Good night, everyone.